Every morning routine influencers are selling you the same thing. Wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, hit the gym before sunrise, and if you do all three, you will be rich, productive, and unstoppable. Here's the problem. Harvard researchers studied the morning routines of over 200 self-made millionaires, and not one of those three things was the common denominator, not a single one. In fact, half of the millionaires in the study didn't even wake up early. So, if it's not the 5 a.m. alarm, what is it? And more importantly, why is nobody talking about the neuroscience behind why it actually works? In this video, I am going to show you the one morning habit every single millionaire in that study shared. The brain science behind why it physically rewires your mind for wealth. And the exact 5-minute routine you can start tomorrow. That works, whether you wake up at 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. But first, I need to show you something happening in your brain right now that makes everything else you try in the morning not work. When you wake up, your brain does not start neutral. It starts exactly where it left off the night before. If you went to sleep stressed about money, your brain wakes up in threat detection mode. And in threat detection mode, your amygdala is running the show. The amygdala is your brain's fear and threat center, and when it is activated, it floods your body with cortisol. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for long-term thinking, rational decision-making, and wealth building, gets almost completely switched off. So, here is what that means for your morning routine. The moment you reach for your phone, before your brain has had a single second to regulate, you are flooding your already stressed amygdala with more threat signals. Bad news. Someone's highlight reel making you feel behind. Emails demanding your attention. Bills you forgot about. Your threat center fires harder. Your wealth-building brain stays offline. And then you go through your entire day making financial decisions from the most reactive, short-term, fear-driven part of your brain. And you wonder why nothing changes. But here is where it gets really interesting. Because there is a window, every single morning, before your conscious mind fully activates. Your brain enters a state called theta wave state. It lasts approximately 8 minutes after waking. And it is the single most powerful window for rewiring your financial programming that exists in the entire human experience. The wealthy figured this out, and they have been using it for centuries. Theta waves are the same brain waves present during deep meditation, during hypnosis, during the moments right before sleep takes you. Neuroscientists now know that during theta state, the door between your conscious and subconscious mind is literally wide open. Whatever you feed your brain in this window bypasses your critical filter and goes straight into your subconscious programming. The programming that runs 95% of your financial behavior every single day, without you even knowing it. So, what do the millionaires in the Harvard study do differently? They protect this window. They do not reach for their phone. They do not turn on the news. They do not check their email. They sit in intentional silence. And they deliberately feed their subconscious exactly what they want running their financial behavior all day. This is not spiritual. This is not woo. This is neuroscience. And it works whether you believe in it or not. But here is what nobody tells you about this practice. The silence alone is not enough. Because an empty theta state is like an open field. Whatever shows up first plants its roots. For most people, what shows up first is anxiety. Yesterday's unresolved stress. The bill they are avoiding. The gap between where they are and where they want to be. And that anxiety gets fed directly into their subconscious as today's operating instructions. The practice that changes this is called intentional priming. Intentional priming is the deliberate act of choosing what you feed your subconscious during the theta window, not affirmations you repeat without feeling, Not visualization you perform without belief, but a specific 5-step neurological sequence designed to open your prefrontal cortex, calm your amygdala, and install new financial programming at the subconscious level before a single external stimulus can interfere. And it takes exactly 5 minutes. Step 1. The regulating breath. Before you do anything else, take 6 slow breaths. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 8 counts. Make the exhale twice as long as the inhale. This single technique directly stimulates your vagus nerve, the communication highway between your brain and body, and sends an immediate signal to your amygdala that the threat is over. Your cortisol begins dropping. Your prefrontal cortex comes back online. The window opens wider. 60 seconds. That is all it takes to shift your entire brain state. Here's why this works on a neurological level. Your vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. It runs from your brain stem directly through your heart, lungs, and gut. And it is exquisitely sensitive to the ratio of your inhale to exhale. When your exhale is longer, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, the state in which learning, belief change, and new identity formation are actually possible. In 6 breaths, you have physiologically created the conditions for everything that comes next to actually work. Here's why this works on a neurological level. Your vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. It runs from your brain stem directly through your heart, lungs, and gut. And it is exquisitely sensitive to the ratio of your inhale to exhale. When your exhale is longer, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, the state in which learning, belief change, and new identity formation are actually possible. In 6 breaths, you have physiologically created the conditions for everything that comes next to actually work. Step 2. The release. With your eyes still closed, bring your current financial situation into your mind. Not to fix it, not to solve it, just to notice what emotion arises. Fear, shame, frustration, hopelessness. Notice where that emotion lives in your body. Your chest, your stomach, your throat. Breathe directly into that feeling. And as you exhale, consciously release it. Not suppress it. Release it. Imagine it leaving your body with your breath. This step works because of neuroplasticity. Every time you consciously release a fear-based financial belief, you are weakening the neural pathway that belief travels. Every repetition makes it slightly weaker, and what you are about to replace it with gets slightly stronger. Your brain is not fixed. It is changing right now. The question is whether you are directing those changes or just letting your old stress patterns do it for you. Step 3. The visualization. This is not the vision board staring contest that the self-help industry sold you. This is a specific neurological technique based on how your brain actually processes imagined experience. Close your eyes and see your ideal financial life, but not from the outside looking in, from the inside living it. See the exact number in your bank account. Feel what it feels like to check it without dread. Feel the absence of financial fear, the complete ease around money decisions, the calm that comes from knowing you are building something real. Make it specific, make it vivid, and hold it for 90 seconds. Here is the neuroscience behind why this works at a level most visualization teachers never explain. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize with enough detail and emotion, your brain files it as a memory of something that has already happened, and your subconscious begins making decisions to match that memory, all day, without you even trying. Step 4. The intention. Set 3 specific intentions for how you want to show up financially today. Not a to-do list, not goals, intentions. How do you want to feel about money today? What financial decision do you want to make differently? What version of yourself are you choosing to be today? Say them out loud or write them down. The act of externalizing intention activates the prefrontal cortex and creates a conscious commitment that your subconscious will work to fulfill for the rest of the day. Research from Dominican University found that people who write down their intentions are 42% more likely to achieve them than those who do not. Not because of magic, because writing activates a different part of your brain than just thinking. It creates a neural commitment that your subconscious treats as a contract with itself. 3 intentions, 60 seconds. And your brain now has a financial target to unconsciously work toward for the next 16 hours. Step 5, the anchor. Before you open your eyes and reach for your phone, name 3 things in your current life that are evidence of safety and abundance, not future abundance. Current evidence. A roof over your head, food available to you, people who care about you, something that is working right now. Say each one out loud. This final step activates something called neuroception, your nervous system's unconscious process of scanning the environment for safety or danger. When you consciously direct that scan toward evidence of safety, you override the threat detection program with real-time proof that you are okay right now. And a nervous system that feels safe makes completely different financial decisions than one running on fear. The window closes. Your day begins. But instead of beginning from stress and reaction, it begins from regulation, intention, and possibility. Let me recap the full 5-minute routine. Step 1, regulating breath. 60 seconds. Step 2, the release. 60 seconds. Step 3, visualization. 90 seconds. Step 4, the intention. 60 seconds. Step 5, the anchor. 30 seconds. 5 minutes. No app, no equipment, no alarm clock required. Remember what I told you at the beginning. Harvard studied over 200 self-made millionaires. Not a single one had waking up at 5 a.m. as their common habit. Not cold showers. Not intense morning workouts. What they all shared was this: they protected the window. They understood intuitively, long before neuroscience could explain it, that the first 5 minutes of the day were not just a routine. They were a reprogramming session. And the gap between where you are and where you want to be financially is not a discipline gap. It is not an income gap. It is a programming gap. And that gap closes 5 minutes at a time, before the world gets loud, before your phone tells you what to worry about, before your amygdala gets a head start. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, give your brain 5 minutes. Not because some influencer told you to wake up at 5 a.m., but because the neuroscience is unambiguous. The most powerful window your brain has for rewiring its relationship with money opens every single morning the moment your eyes do, and it closes the second you hand it to your notifications. You've been letting that window close and use for years. Starting tomorrow, use it. If this shifted something for you, subscribe to Brain to Banks. Every Tuesday, we drop a short wealth psychology lesson. Every Thursday, the full deep dive. The science, the habits, the mindset shifts that actually move the needle. Share this with someone who is still setting a 5 a.m. alarm and wondering why nothing is changing. This might be exactly what they need to hear.